The NGX All-Share Index and market capitalization appreciated by 0.79% to close the week at 49,706.09 and 27.074 trillion naira respectively. It has a turnover of 860.933 million shares worth 16.134 billion naira in 14,502 deals were traded last week by investors on the floor of the exchange. In contrast to a total of 814.089 million shares valued at 12.204 billion naira that exchanged hands penultimate week in 15,488 deals. The financial services industry measured by volume led the activity chart with 360.234 million shares valued at 3.772 billion naira traded in 6,905 deals, thus contributing 41.84% and 23.38% to the total equity turnover volume and value respectively. The construction and real estate industry followed with 302.200 million shares worth 927.033 million naira in 261 deals. The third place was the consumer goods industry with a turnover of 39.078 million shares worth 1.685 billion naira in 2,593 deals. Trading in the top three equities, namely UPDC Real Estate Investment Trust, FBN Holdings PLC, and Guaranty Trust Holding Company PLC, measured by volume, accounted for 440.239 million shares, worth 3.015 billion naira in 2,038 deals, contributing 51.13% and 18.69% to the total equity turnover volume and value, respectively. Well, joining us to make sense of this is Ambrose Omodio, the Chief Research Officer at Invest Data Consulting. He joins us virtually. Hello, good to have you join us today, Ambrose.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah.
All right, well, looking at this particular report, I remember last week when we talked about the Nigerian exchange, we saw the financial services leading, followed by the ICT and then the consumer goods. But here we see that the ICT is not even there at all. Talk to us, what's happening?
Yeah, actually, if you look at the market performance for last week, I will tell you it was really a bullish market. Yes, because the final day of the week and no higher compared to what we saw in previous day that we're seeing a marginal gains. But for Friday, we saw about 0.4.2% up for Friday. It tells you that despite we are coming closer to the Christmas holiday, investors are still taking advantage of the low price we are seeing in some stock to position for end of the year what seasonality. And that note, that also reflected what in the market. But the good thing is that even as we are going into the new year, most of the equity investors are still selling at this time with value, so that all investors that are designing are also looking at this stock preparation, and that's why we are seeing this kind of movement in those equity. For me, the market is still very, very healthy. And as far as we are seeing funds entering the market, because as we speak, we saw that for the new week, we saw 93% buy position, just only 7% was said. That means that people are taking profit in the midst of this rally we are seeing. But the position is not reflecting much on the market, because most blue chip stocks that are medium and local stocks are still gaining in price. That's why the market remains stable. But another good thing that is very, very obvious in the market is that it is not just this year. That's why it's called seasonality. It comes every year, and it's different from cyclic effect, because it comes every year. You know that it's going to repeat itself, and when it comes, markets also behave in that direction. That's why we are seeing this trend in the market. For me, it's not it's not new, and it's good that investors should always know that this seasonality will always repeat itself, and when it comes at the end of the year, it's for you to take advantage of that and position on time so that that's how it works.
All right, talk to us about the construction and real estate sector. What's the attraction here?
No, actually, when we are in an inflationary environment, real estate back, commodity or stocks are winning because that you can hedge against inflation. And not only that, we saw that there's a kind of volume project in what we call the UPDC risk, which is also real estate business, which is that investors also looking that way. But for me, investors also have to be very careful. When you are buying into a company that the volume does not come regularly, it becomes a problem. But not just because we saw about 250 million shares traded once invested that year. You need to also apply wisdom when you are investing in such an environment. believe that for those of them like UPDC also, that's also coming out from a negative position to position gradually, investors can take advantage of the low price they are seeing there to position. But we are in the market with different objectives. If UPDC is coming up from negative position, it doesn't mean that immediately they start paying a dividend. But when the company turns from a negative account to a positive account, it's an attraction at any given time. On that note, that is what we're seeing as value also as a point to enter that. So that's what is happening in that sector. And don't forget that stock like Las Vegas have been consistent in dividend payment. And knowing that also we're having infrastructural problem in Nigeria, Las Vegas will remain in business going to the future, especially as we're going into a new dispensation of government. We say that the infrastructure drive will so in this government also continue because the infrastructure to drive economic development or growth.
All right, talk to us about Thomas Wyatt coming as the best performing stock during the week with 42.11% gain. What do you attribute to that? Or what do you attribute that to?
I would say that is just market fault. There's nothing to pin down now because we have not seen consistent earnings to know where the company is going. What we are just seeing is just market forces in that stock. Yeah.
All right. Well, talking about the market, talk to us about the Santa.
So that's what the market is November now. We have seen the market carrying for straight 6 weeks, and then that there is still buying power in the market. But what I said in one of the programs is that investors not be carried away with an offside market. You don't want to take price why your investment objective should always guide you. You don't want to take profit and want to position. That is how to invest. Yeah.
All right. So you're saying people should know when to take profit and when to position. But in your opinion, looking at what we have right now, what would you advise investors and traders to do?
Actually, for traders that have entered before the StarTimes rally, should take profit. But if you are buying at this figure, you need to wait. But for new entrants, it's for those stocks that are yet to move because I said earlier that in every boom, there's a sector or industry or individual that usher in the boom. But that the banking sector have ushered in the boom I've seen so far. On that note, I believe that there are other sectors and investors that still look attractive. But that's why for investors, you have to be designing at this point to position. That's why you don't need to rush into the position because there are some that already have gone up that the profit taking will bring their price down. When they pull back, that is a chance for you to buy. Especially as we're expecting to see unexpected accounts from January, February, and March. Any pullback at this point now become very attractive time for you to work to position in those stocks. That is how to invest now.
Well, let's talk about the technology board. The Securities and Exchange Commission, of course, has approved that particular one, which is for tech startups to come on board the NGX. What's your thought? What do you think about this development?
As I've said earlier in one of the programs, I said that it's a good development, but investors going into tech investment to very critical technology change very often. That the technology that is driving today might not be on upside tomorrow. That means for you to be such an investor, you must understand the trend. So that you will not invest in a company that because they are central technology and they have articulated system that will not generate money as in. Also, if you look at the companies that are going to come on board, if they are going to come with a focus and also their past one, you will see from their past one and also carry focus. But when a company is coming on their chain with only just a focus, investors also to trade with caution because as they are coming for new listing, you need to study them and see how consistent they are in their performance before you can board. For me, it's a good development in the market so that we can see kind of deepen our market to new listing. That's why it's encouraging that we have more company to play on the exchange. As we speak now, I say that the market, the stock we're having are still few on the exchange.
Well, there are those who are concerned about, that particular sector of the economy because when you look at them, they have other sources of maybe get funding. For example, talk about the VC, you talk about the angel investors. Do you think they will find the NGX attractive enough to want to come in? I think that some persons are even saying that their books are not as open or as transparent. Will they be willing to open their book to the world, their books to the world?
Actually, if you want to approach the public, you must come naked. If you want to need money, you must tell the company how you are. You don't need to cover your nakedness and say you want to know. You must see how you are before you can pay. Whether the angel investor or the normal investor that come, whoever, you need to tell them what you have done. That is about opening your book to them to see, and also where you are going. That will guide them to take whether they should invest in you or not.
Well, in closing, let's say in wrapping up now, let's have your final thoughts. What are your expectations moving forward, especially to the end of the year?
Yeah, we're already entering the last week of the year. Today is Monday. We know that by latest Saturday, we're already, that end of the year. We have just only 3 trading days left for this year to run down. For me, I believe that investors that are yet to take position should look at those companies that are pull back and position. But those that already in, if you meet your investment objective, you always say take profit at the right time. But I believe there's the opportunity that some stock will say has a high potential to go up. But we can't jump into them as we speak now because you need to expect
in here. You've been saying a lot about some stocks that like closing, very positive. An example is Zenith. Are you still expectant? Do you still feel that Zenith will be able to hit the 27, 28 or 30 naira mark?
It's very, very possible. But it's already been around there 24 naira, 30 kobo. Then the last reason is possible that the magic will take it to 28, 26, 27. It's very, very possible. But I tell you that if you have entered back at 19 naira, at 25, not to stop to take profit and come back again. These are hard to trade. Or like my colleagues say that someone for investors also in the market to make money. If you can go up to that 25, you sell, you come back to 20, you buy more again to also get your dividend. It depends. You can blow back all you want, you say, and buy that so that you get more volume, but after to give you high dividend. It depends your investment and also your understanding of the market. Once you understand the dynamics of the market, you always position left and right at the right time. But one thing the market is that timing is very, very important. And that is why everything that we think that in the market is price movement, which is assets of the company, which is price movement up and down. That price is what every investor is looking at, because once you enter a position, price does not move, you're already saying you are in loss because that is decline. But when it's going up, you're already appreciating that you're making money. That's the way it works. Yeah.
All right. The consumer goods for 2 consecutive weeks now has maintained the 3rd position. Can we attribute this to the season? Is that the season it's enjoying?
No. Price season is part of what we impart at the end of the day for their results. But that was for the last quarter. Well, no, investors are looking at as inflation is going up, which of these consumers will be able to pass this high cost to their consumers, to their customers. But those that are unable, it might affect their sales, and that might also go down. But I believe that this end of the year is a good time for everyone to position for what end of the year season. That at the end of the day, they're making money. So those who are things that consumers will need for this fertility period going to reflect on what on that numbers. Yeah.
Thank you.
For more consumption of some items. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ambrose Amodion, for sharing your thoughts with us on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
All right. We've been speaking with Ambrose Amodion, the Chief Research Officer at Investita Consulting. Still to come, the federal government implemented various policies mold to rescue the country from a complete economic collapse. When we come back, we will review these policies. Stay with us.